Hey guys, welcome to my vlog. That wasn't good enough. Damn! Hey guys, welcome to my vlog. I'm just playing, guys. It's your boy Javier Gonzalez from your civics class, but you know that already. And I'm just here to introduce and talk about the Fourth Amendment. Now, what the Fourth Amendment is protection for when a law enforcement officer takes away your rights from the Constitution and a search and seizure is deemed unlawful. Now, any evidence found in this search and seizure can and most likely will be dropped 100% in a court case against the person whose rights were violated.
Hello everybody, Jalen here. We're talking about the Fourth Amendment in the Constitution. And we're going to be talking about why it's important in the Constitution, or why it's in the Constitution. So the Fourth Amendment, it's in the Constitution because it provides the rights of the people to be secure in their person's houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures. And so they won't be violated. That's why the Fourth Amendment is in the Constitution. Okay, so I'm back again, and we're going to be talking about the Fourth Amendment still. And I'm going to break it down in simple terms. So the Fourth Amendment in simple terms is the United States Constitution prohibits unreasonable. So the police can't do nothing if it's not reasonable, if that makes sense. Searches and seizures and requires any search warrant. So the police, they can't go through your house, they can't go through your phone without a warrant, without a purpose or a reason. Requires any search warrant to be judicially sanctioned and supported by probable cause. So basically, they can't go through your stuff without a probable cause. They just can't go through your stuff if they wanted to. Now, if they heard that you're carrying a weapon, maybe they can because they heard. But they just came like, oh, let me check your car, because that's not a probable reason. It's unreasonable. The Fourth Amendment is important because it also provides that no warrants, shall issue but upon probable cause supported by oath or affirmation, and particularly describing the place to be searched and the persons or things that's being seized. The way the Fourth Amendment most commonly is put into practice is in criminal proceedings. So basically, that they can't arrest you or search your things, and if they did arrest you, but they searched your house or anything without a warrant, they can't use that information against you in court. So good luck with that, police. Okay, so now we're going to be talking about how the Fourth Amendment, it protects the rights of the citizens of America, because you want to be protected in America. God bless America. Okay, so the Constitution through the Fourth Amendment protects the people from unreasonable searches and seizures, like I said before, by the government. The Fourth Amendment, however, is not a guarantee against all searches and seizures, but only those that are deemed unreasonable under the law. So basically, if I'm correct, the police, they still can't search you without an unreasonable cause. They just can't pull up, they can't pull you over or come knocking on your front door and oh, let me search your house for no reason if they didn't hear anything, because they just can't against the law. So if I'm correct, I'm probably am. That's what the Fourth Amendment, it protects you. Hello, do you know your Fourth Amendment?
The Fourth Amendment, I think it's the search and seizure one? Yeah? Okay, yeah? Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, are you aware of your Fourth Amendment?
Not really, but you can explain it to me.
Oh, it's if it's unreasonable search and seizures, they're not allowed to, if you know your rights, you can tell them about it. But how do you feel about that?
I don't feel that they should be able to search you regardless, unless they have proof or some type of reason to search you, not for just your color or because you look suspicious and they don't have any real evidence.
Do you know about your Fourth Amendment?
Fourth Amendment. Okay, I'm trying to think which one that is. Is that gun control?
No, that'll be your search and seizure.
Not really strong enough, but go ahead and try me.
Like, how do you feel about the police like searching and seizing you for no apparent reason or whatnot?
Well, I don't have a problem with anybody searching and seizing me as long as it's law enforcement, because law enforcement have IDs and badges.
I understand.
So I can actually question them. You know that, right?
Yeah.
You can ask why you're searching for it, and they have to tell you. And you can also say no to a law enforcement agency. Okay? But now, if you start dealing with the CIA and people like that, different story.
Yeah.
Hello, are you aware of your Fourth Amendment?
My Fourth Amendment? No, I'm not.
Okay.
I plead the Fifth.
One of the most important Supreme Court cases is the Carpenter versus the United States, which has to do with the Fourth Amendment, because it might have been really important in the 21st century due to the electronic privacy that was due into the whole case, which was about that there were 9 armed robberies in Michigan, Ohio, and one of them gave up, which was Carpenter, and confessed and gave up his number, and the ones he was allied with, he gave up their numbers, and which means this has to do with the Stored Communications Act, which authorizes the government to obtain cell service, which provides records under circumstances. But the lawyers of Carpenter argue that it violated the Fourth Amendment, which required the government to obtain a search warrant pursuant to a higher standard of people. Because since the Fourth Amendment has to do with like the whole house and violating the search and seizure, the Supreme Court is fighting back that it has nothing to do with the phones, because it's somewhat like a public thing, because you're giving up your own information. And right now there is no ruling, and in June 2018 there will be one. Another Supreme Court case that has to do with the Fourth Amendment was the United States versus Strieff, where Strieff was arrested without reasonable articulable suspicion, which was basically an illegal stop by the sheriff, where the state had said that evidence should be admitted because the discovery of that arrest warrant was an intervening circumstance that led to finding drugs from an unlawful stop. But Strieff still argued, saying that it violated his Fourth Amendment because the police officer was following him and was like basically on him for a whole week, and led to him being arrested with no reason at all. And with that, the court still accepted the evidence, and Strieff was found guilty.
Ma'am, can I check your bag?
For what? According to the Fourth Amendment, you need a reasonable cause to search me.
Fair enough, man. You have yourself a good day.
You too.
Excuse me, ma'am, can I check your bag? Can I find your bag? What's in this bag? Any sharp objects that can harm me? I don't know. You don't know, fool? Excuse me, ma'am, can I check your bag? Hey, ma'am, come back here, ma'am. Come back here, ma'am.